What's up, guys? Welcome to the beautiful shores of the Great Lakes. We're right here at Burke Lakefront Airport at the wonderful Big Play Studios. Where we at, Maria?
Big Play? That's right,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
Happy Tuesday to everyone watching. Hold on. I'm Maria Cribbs, and this is my lovely co-host, Joshua Cribbs, and welcome to The Return with Josh and Maria Cribbs. Josh,
Welcome.
how you feeling today, baby?
I'm feeling like $1 million. Anytime
Oh.
the dogs end up on top, end up winning, it's a great day. I can go about my week perfectly fine, and then we can talk and have it out any way we like it.
Right. A wonderful weekend it was, that win. We're going to get to that win a little bit later on, but I'm just excited because when they win like that,
Yes.
the whole city just fired up. So I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to show you. I did a little street teaming myself. Now
You
know,
did?
You know what street teaming is, right?
I do know what street teaming is.
Look, in case y'all don't know, I hit the streets this weekend during the game, and I wanted to really get the reaction. Like, I wanted to give Chubb, who may be at home watching, some words of encouragement from the Browns family. So check this video out. Yo! You know, Nick Chubb faced a tremendous injury last game against the Steelers.
Yes, he
and I
did.
see you have his jersey on, so that means you are one of his fans.
I support him 100%.
Now, he might be at home watching this show right here. Do you have any words of encouragement for him as he's getting through this injury and facing months for rehab?
Chubb, the only thing I got to say, come back quick, because we still need you. And don't worry, we still love you. Just come back real quick, because we need a good running back.
I am glad Nick Chubb is going to be okay. He's the man. He's a good dude. On and off the field, he definitely deserves to continue his career in football. And Cleveland loves him.
Nick Chubb, we need you, bro. Anything you can do, bro. Hey, prayers to you and your family. We need you back ASAP, man. We need you. Do the life of our team, heart of our team. We need you on our back, bro.
Nick Chubb, we love you. We love you. We love you. We miss you. We want you back as soon as you can. We love you. We love you. Come on.
He like, all I know is we love you. That I
He's
might
like,
have been,
come on.
and that's how you know. They say a drunk mind speaks a sober heart, and I'm not saying anyone on there was drunk, but I just know when I tailgate, sometimes I have a few, and
Everybody has a
your
few.
heart just starts pouring out, and
Right.
so I wanted to catch them in the midst of tailgating to give them some words of encouragement for our guy Nick Chubb, who I know watches
That was
this show.
beautiful, Maria.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
You know I'm thoughtful, baby.
You know, in times of despair,
Yeah.
what is it called? Despair?
Yeah, despair. Mhm.
Despair.
Yeah, there you go.
Especially during an injury. You know, a lot of times players, we just need a little love,
Yeah.
a little uplifting. So I'm going to make sure he gets that even if he's not watching live.
Right. Now, you know what? Y'all viewers, y'all might not know this. Josh is a wonderful motivational speaker, and I'm going to put you on the spot right here, Josh. Give Nick Chubb some words of encouragement because you know he watching. You know what he going through.
Of
You've
course.
been there and done that.
I've been there,
Uplift
done
that man.
Nick Chubb is where he is for a reason. An injury won't set him back. This is a setup for a comeback. And if anybody can do it, we know Nick Chubb can do it because he's done it already at the collegiate level. And look where he's at now. Now his story will be that much greater to come back from this, to go right back to where he was, and that is on top. So we with you, Nick Chubb. Get well soon. We'll see you. We'll see you back in the Browns jersey.
That's right.
Real
we got
soon.
so much love for you, and we just hope you're
Yes.
recovering and keep your spirits high. We're waiting on your return.
Put me on blast.
Hey, because I know
That
what you
was-
do, baby.
Right,
I know
right.
it.
I
Now, you're
always got a
speaking
word.
into, you notice a little the decor around here?
Yeah, that retro nostalgia.
Uh-huh.
I like the nostalgic thing. I bet y'all don't know who
I bet
this
you they don't
right
know who
here.
that is. Mm-mm.
Yeah, who is this right here? Do we know how old are
Where the 80s
our viewers?
where the 80s babies at?
The 80s
We showing our
babies?
age right here with this
We
one.
are. This is for viewers who don't know. This is McGruff the crime dog.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And you know who
Look
I got
at
right
McGruff.
here, Josh. You know, we had a couple people in the studio who didn't even know who this was right
Yeah,
here.
we
And I
had
said,
some
you're not
young-
gonna make me
some
feel
young
that
ones.
old. This is Gizmo, from the
Gizmo,
Gremlins.
who can't
And
eat
then-
after sundown.
Over here to my left, y'all know where he want to go. He want to phone home.
He wanna
right?
phone home.
Yeah, and I got. You remember ET when he was in the refrigerator? He was
Yes.
just like, so my idea for the decor in here is to find someone who makes like petite Browns, Cavs, Monster jerseys.
Okay.
And suit them up so they can have their gear on.
I got you.
We got Alf coming. We got a lot of things going on, Josh.
we
But
do.
I like that shirt you got on right there.
Oh yeah, this is Marvin Martian.
Marvin
And
the Martian.
Marvin the Martian. I have to get that right because Maria, your nickname growing up was Messy Marvin.
Why
And
you
you
got-
didn't know I knew that. For some reason, you felt like I told Maria, I've been with you longer than you been with your mama. You've been with me longer than your mama has been with you. I know you more.
Why you gotta
Sorry about that, mama.
That's traumatizing to me, baby.
That's not traumatizing. That's real.
I don't know why they call me Marvin. I'm a full-fledged girl. They calling me Marvin.
Messy Marvin.
Messy Marvin.
Yeah, because you was messy. Messy Marvin.
I think I was a tomboy too, so we just gonna go bypass all that. But speaking of everybody that's out there tailgating and maybe have some cocktails, Josh, you know there was a tequila fest that went on this weekend in Canton?
I did.
You knew?
I did. We talked. Yep. We went to Pho.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is the thing.
They let us know.
They were having some tacos and tequila
and that's
festival
the shirt you got
down
on.
in Canton.
Right.
Oh yeah. This is from Superior Pho.
Yep.
Right. And it's spelled PHO, but
you think it's Pho, but it's pronounced Pho.
But okay, so I'm upset because I didn't know that Rick Ross is going to be out there. T.I. They talking about tacos and tequila. I love tacos and I love tequila and I love the people down in Canton. So I'm upset.
We
that
know
y'all didn't
you
send me
love
an invite.
tacos and we know you love tequila.
And it is Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday.
We know who the
here,
drinker
right?
of the family
But look,
is.
so,
Go ahead.
And speaking of that, okay, the head honcho over here at Big Play, Ken Miles, got me this wonderful.
I love it.
But I don't even know if I can call it a bottle of Clase Azul tequila. Have you ever heard about this,
Put
Josh?
that in the cabinet.
Have you ever heard of Clase Azul?
I have never
Me
heard of that. I
neither.
thought he got you that Don Julio 1981 or something like, you know.
Okay, Josh
that
really doesn't
is
drink.
really
He'll drink on special occasions with
Yeah,
me, but
special
I'm a
occasion.
lone drinker in the house. But I love this bottle right here, and it looks so nice. I don't
It
even want to
does.
crack it open,
We're
Josh.
not going to unless it's a special, very special, another occasion.
Should it make it? Should we just put it back here on with the decor?
I don't want it to be missing, so
It probably would come up missing.
yeah.
All right, so Josh, you want to get into your Browns? Your dogs are talking.
Yeah, dogs are barking.
I mean, oh.
What are you forget? We're gonna go to.
I may or may not have had some of this before we started.
It
So
sound
no,
like it.
we got the dogs are barking coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Jesus. We are the return
Let's go.
from downtown Cleveland.
That song just
Okay.
get me pumped up.
Our
baby.
dogs won. We beat the Tennessee Titans, but Maria got out there
I am
and got some fan reaction.
I am a one-man street team.
and
I was back on the street.
I felt like she was badgering people.
Well, some of
I didn't think, especially when you badgered the Titans fan who had just lost.
Well, don't spoil it for them. Let them see it.
Okay,
roll the
check
play.
this video
Roll it
out.
right there. What do you think about the game today? Hold your mic up to your mouth.
Got
Hold on.
it. It's kind of iffy still with Watson. We still kind of iffy.
Okay.
But if we keep on giving Hunt the ball, give Hunt the ball.
Give Hunt the ball,
Give Hunt
baby.
the ball. And tell Watson you need to work out some more. I'm sorry, Watson. I still love you, but you need to work out, man.
He looking out of shape or something? He said you said it. Oh, you said what they wanted to hear.
yes.
Okay, thank you so much,
No
man.
problem,
All
no
right,
problem.
okay.
We still got our D is killer. D's killer.
D is killer. I
D
love
is
it.
killer.
Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much. Let's go, Browns. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's your predictions for the Browns this season?
You know what? I think we go playoffs.
Oh,
I think we go
playoffs.
playoffs.
That's what
I
I'm
think we
talking
go
about.
playoffs.
Thank you so much, Enrique.
All right, thank you. I'm waiting on a
Hold
ride.
on. I'll follow you to your ride. How did it feel today to that L y'all
It
took?
did not feel good.
Who's
I'll
your
tell you
QB?
that. We got Tannehill.
He doing good?
No, he did not do very good today.
What's your projections for the Titans for the rest of the season?
Hopefully, Skronsky comes back and we get some offensive line help because right now we are.
Are you from Cleveland?
I am not. I'm from Columbus.
Okay, you drove up for the game?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry you couldn't win, but good luck for the rest of the season, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate
Have
that.
safe travels back.
Thanks.
Okay, Joey from Farmer, you had a message for who?
Josh Cribbs.
And what you want to say to him?
We love him too.
Oh,
we love you, Josh Cribbs.
Thank you. If I get one more person on the streets asking me, can you suit up?
I love you too. Thank you for that. Did you see the Tennessee Titans fan? He like, look, my car's over, my ride is over here. Maria was just giving him the oh, I'm sorry your team lost. Who's your quarterback again?
But y'all see, he was trying to walk away from me,
He
right?
was trying
and
to
that
walk.
was actually our son Israel's idea. He was out there holding the camera. He was like, you know what? You should get a reaction from one of the losers, one of the Titans.
Oh my goodness.
And it worked, but he was trying not to walk with me. But I'll follow you to your ride,
I'm
sir.
gonna follow you to your car. It's like the stalkerage.
See, my journalistic style is kind of like cornering people.
I see. But then we moved back to Tony from Cleveland.
What was he talking about?
Talking about DeShaun Watson.
What was that about?
Said he's still iffy. I disagree for this game.
He said out of shape. I'm like, where did that come
I disagree wholeheartedly for this game. So dogs are barking. Let's get into it.
All right, let's go.
I want to show. I put out a poll, and the poll said Do you think DeShaun Watson is now back on track? 22% of the people said DeShaun Watson is back on track. 8% said nope. And then I put a third one in there, which everybody said, 70% of the people said they need to see more.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to hop into this comment because I felt like, and I'm going to read it off because I took notes, Maria.
Okay. Oh, I know that's right.
Yeah, I took notes because
Production
I wanted to be correct. So leave that picture up there because we're going to get into it. Is DeShaun Watson back on track? First, what does back on track mean? For me, it's not back being a decent quarterback. He's more than decent. It means to me that, what he has to be is consistent. It's being consistent.
Okay.
Consistently being an impact player for me means back on track. Not back on track to being just a mediocre guy because we don't need mediocre and we didn't pay $230 million for a guy to come and be mediocre.
Right.
So is he back on track? No, but this is a start to him being back on track because back on track means consistent. So to the comment, Chuck Zarbo, he said Tennessee pass defense is awful. He has to show what he did yesterday against some much better defenses. Agreed. Show me those stats against Baltimore and San Fran in the next 2 games, then I'll be convinced.
Okay.
So that means he's in
opponents.
yes.
All right.
He's in the 70% of the people that said they need to see more.
See more. Okay.
I get that. Okay, a little strong with his verbiage. I get that. Okay. Then the next comment says, yeah, except guys in the Muni lot could have hit those passes with as wide open as those receivers were. When he is under pressure, he threw the ball backwards 20 yards. So that's the comment that I have issue with because regardless of the receivers being wide open and he threw touchdowns, for people and some fans to think that because the guy's wide open, you could throw that, make that throw. No, you're not. You're missing it. You have to make that throw after being in a game for 40 to 50 snaps, after taking pressure, after getting hit, scrambling, after running an offense, and then not knowing when the receivers was going to be wide open or the defense was going to break a coverage. Of course, anybody can place you in that moment and say, throw it to these wide open guys in this moment right now. Of course. But that's not what real NFL players do. DeShaun Watson had to throw it to a wide open guy when he became wide open, when the coverage broke down. There's a lot of time good quarterbacks, they miss the wide open receiver.
Right.
And they just take what the defense gives them, which is something else. So we miss that sometimes as fans, as viewers, that quarterbacks, everybody don't know when the defense breaks down.
But what I don't understand sometimes, Josh, is why when Watson is scrambling in the backfield like he is, why not just get rid of the ball instead of taking those negative yardage, getting pushed back?
The play that you're mentioning and that they mentioned on the Twitter was there was a design play. They was doing a lot of flea flickers, reverses. Also, you have to be outside the tackle box to throw the ball away.
Oh, you just can't throw it away once you get in trouble.
You can't just throw the ball away once you get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
In that situation, instead of throwing the ball back, the one mistake we could say that he did, he could have just held the football. And that's a mistake. A quarterback makes a mistake. But if DeShaun Watson continues to play like he played last weekend, we're going to be an AFC championship contender to go to the Super Bowl. Because our defense continues to play lights out. If he continues to play like he did.
I heard that defense was on point.
The defense has...
you was like...
Because it's like...
trying to gather your words.
Our defense have already playing
Killing
lights
it.
out. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
Even when I bring up my typical bets, I always gear them to stopping an off...
Because you know defense going to handle business.
Go down to your notes.
I got some notes. Here we go.
And then tell me what the Tennessee Titans offense did to our, what our defense did to their offense. Go ahead, let me hear their stats.
All right, the Titans ran the ball 15 times, only gained 26 yards, which is freaking pathetic. They had -2 total yards rushing in the first half. How you get -2 yards rushing? I didn't even know. Okay.
Right. And they have Derrick Henry too, who is one of the elite premier running backs in the National Football League. That's what we did. Derrick Henry, their running back, is not just any running back.
Right.
He's a Nick Chubb caliber guy to Tennessee.
You know what I'm thinking about?
He's their premier.
My ADD done kicked in. Now, you know, thinking about when you were in school and you had the number line and you had to learn your negatives. I'm like, -2 yards. Oh, my
Like,
God.
how did
That's
they
hor-
do that?
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
horrible. Okay, so they had -2 yards total rushing in the first
Minus
half.
negative.
And I mean, sorry,
Negative.
-2. Excuse me, -2 yards. And then quarterback Ryan Tannehill was just 13 for 25 passing for 104 yards. He was sacked 5 times and pressured on several other throws as well because of yard loss. The Titans finished with fewer than 100 yards.
Fewer than
100 yards total offense.
total. That's both
Oh, my
passing
goodness.
and rushing. That's what our defense did to the Tennessee Titans, who are a struggling, awful team right now with a great running back, right?
Right.
And they weren't able to use their great running back. So I know for fantasy guys, and we'll hop into my fantasy in a second, they were awful. And it wasn't just them. It wasn't, and that's what I want people to realize. Yes, Tennessee is bad, but our defense was that good.
They couldn't get nowhere.
Our defense is top of the league. They're the real deal.
Yeah.
I have a question, and I want you to answer me.
Who,
And this
me?
is for our fans.
Oh.
It's not for you.
I'm about to say, please.
Because you would be like, your mind would just be like, oh, I don't know.
Let me call Josh, see what I usually call you with these questions.
The question I have that is serious for all our fans, Browns fans, and the NFL fans to answer is, if this defense continues, arguably, I think our defense is the best defense that the Browns has ever had.
Oh, wow.
So I know I made a statement, but it's a question. Is our defense that we currently have the best defense in Browns history? The stats they putting up, the guys up front, the guys in the secondary, what they've done in preseason and thus far in the National Football, and just 3 games. If they continue this, will they be the greatest defense that the Browns have ever saw?
Oh, I can't wait to see them chime in on that.
Yeah, so chime in on that, because I think so.
Now, baby, real quick, when it goes back to, because I've heard you bear witness to how awesome DeShaun Watson can be, because you said you were down there
Correct.
coaching with them with the Texans. When it comes to the decisions that he's making, how much of that is play calling, though? I mean, I understand I'm the QB, but if the coach is telling me to run this play and
That's
it's not
good.
successful, is it me or is it the coaching?
Right. And
You want to wait on that one?
no,
Oh, okay.
I believe that Coach Stefanski has tailored his play calling to fit a DeShaun Watson.
Okay.
And what DeShaun Watson likes to accomplish, to run, the plays he likes to run. So there are a host of plays that don't even make it into the playbook, into the game, into the play call sheet.
Okay.
Because I'm sure this is what happens. DeShaun sits down with Kevin Stefanski, and they go through the plays that work throughout all the plays. And this is first and 10, first and 5, second and 5. Like, they have different play calls depending on the downs.
I feel you.
And the yards needed to a first down. And they go through it, and he takes out plays that I'm not comfortable with that, or that I want to see more of this.
Right.
So they work in tandem.
And that's just like when we, ladies, we go out, we got our certain outfits that we like. Some make the cut, some don't. You know what I mean? Or some like you picking lip colors, and you're like, that's more for fall. That's not for right now. So I get that. That made perfect sense.
To a degree, it would be that if you went over it with your husband.
Oh, okay.
And you said you went over with your husband like, I like this outfit. I don't like that outfit.
Oh, okay. Well, look, we got to take a commercial break. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, baby, you gotta get back into this fantasy.
Yes, and before I get into fantasy football, before I let you run down the results, Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt, Elijah Moore. That's our running back committee. Andrew Berry, he did what Maria told him to do. He called Kareem.
What'd he do, baby? He called him. He sure did call him. I'm telling you.
He called Kareem.
It made sense.
It made sense. Maria called it out. Andrew Berry, he brought Kareem in.
Yeah.
And he plugged and played him.
Man, and Kareem, he's so dang on happy. You see him, he cheesy. He like, they done called me.
Because
you
he's
know
happy
what?
to be in the Cleveland Browns uniform.
But sometimes
he lives here.
And see, I didn't know that. Okay, he's from here. He probably was sitting at home like, man, they need me, man.
Yes, and it was hard.
And you know what? I hate to get a little, spiritual on you, but sometimes when doors close, God just saying, not right now.
Wait.
But and he gonna get a better payday than if he was to still be with the team.
Got 1 year forward.
Kareem, now you know I was advocating for you. Now you got $4 million. Let me go ahead and let me borrow $20. Let me borrow $20
to the mall. Let me get $20 to the mall.
He's just so happy to be back. You know
And
he
it
fired up. You
shows.
know he want to do a good job.
And it shows. And that running back by committee, it's going to work for the Browns.
Yes.
Because that's what DeShaun Watson needs. A running back by committee taking pressure off.
Yeah.
They all can do different things. And it works good. It made the play calling flow better.
Yeah.
And I just had to say that running back by committee, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, Elijah Moore, it's working, dogs.
They back,
it's
baby.
working, Browns.
Dogs.
All right, baby, get to the fantasy football.
All
Let's
right,
hear it.
so let's go ahead. Now, your fantasy right here. We got Dusted Records. Dog Pound won over Starstruck.
That's me, by the way. I'm Dog Pound. I got to say it again. I think I want to say I'm 2-0.
You in another league? This
3-0.
is called Dusted. They were Dusted Records?
I got 3 leagues.
Okay,
That's Jason league.
So you won.
I won.
How much money you win? Let me get $5.
Nah, you don't win every week, man.
Oh,
Go
you know,
on to
I
the-
didn't know.
It's a league.
Okay, who is this? Attack of the Bald Heads won over Beasley. General Zod's Army won over Cam and Mouse.
That's Jason. Cam is Jason. He lost.
And Mason, his daughter.
Yeah, Jason
okay.
lost.
Okay. And then Bettis 2023 won over the 2-time champ. Who's that?
Keep
Flacco's gang lost to Best Kept Secret.
Yep.
And then Mogul won over Fantasy Chick.
And we figured out who Fantasy Chick was.
I got in trouble last week. Remember, I was like, who was Fantasy Chick? Y'all letting chicks up in the fantasy league? Wait a minute, what's
And
going on?
that was my friend
That's
Jason's
another way for y'all to
wife.
get. Okay,
That
so
was his wife.
So my shout out to Maisha. She texted me. She said, "Girl, I'm Fantasy Chick, and I won $1,200." I said, "Oh, that was you. I didn't know." I'm like, "Who is this?"
Yeah,
Calling
you
herself
funny.
Fantasy Chick.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
but what about
hilarious.
this really amazing league, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's Ricky Smith league.
oh, Ricky Smith. Shout out to Ricky Smith right there. The commish won over Josh's champion team. Is that you?
I'm not Josh.
Oh.
Nope. I'm Thanos.
Why everybody think every Josh is you?
I know. That's
You
good.
know that wine they sell in
When
the
you
grocery
think of-
store?
Yes.
They be like, y'all got a wine?
I
said,
start claiming
you know how many
it.
Josh
Like,
is there?
I diversify my portfolio. No,
It's
that's
not our
not me.
wine.
No.
Okay, so look, the who was that, Josh?
Paracino?
Paracino's won over the talented Mr. Ridley. Folding chair won over Team Dubby.
Folding chair.
Dubby, you ain't getting no dub
Go
that
ahead.
time. You took an L. And then Vengeance won over Jimmy's Unreal Team.
Vengeance. That's me in this league.
So you winning like
I'm
that.
Vengeance.
So when they gonna pay you out?
I'm 3-0. You don't get paid.
I got some shoes on hold in my
Stop
cart
saying
online.
I'm getting paid out and
Okay.
keep going.
All right, well then Hal, if you hear me, lost to BTD. And then Ultimate Warriors lost to the Cooper Bowl. And the Bird Gang won over TJ's Tip Top Team, baby.
All right, last
now
league.
to the League of Champions.
Yep, that's what
Fantasy
Steve-
Goat lost to the Nature Boy.
They was talking trash to each other
They
too.
was?
They love when Steve lose.
Cause Steve be
former
talking
Browns football
and
player
he
here.
talk a lot of talk. He talk a lot of trash too. So I know they be throwing that in there. Okay, now look, He Hate Me won over. Damn, you was close.
Damn, you was close.
Team Davis lost to Kibbles and Vicks. Thanos lost to Your Money Spins Well.
I lost.
S. Nelson Mandela lost to J Troop. Big Easy's Beast lost to Team Evans. And Could Have Been Champ lost to All Money in 216, baby.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that takes care of fantasy. In one league, I'm undefeated. In another, I think I'm 1-2.
Oh, 1 and 2.
I'm 3-0 in 2 leagues. And in another league with
So you just can't
Steve.
copy and paste every league you in?
No, what? How does that? It's a draft. So you get different players. Each round you get to pick one player. I'll tell you about it later.
okay.
Everybody know fan.
You
I got to
do
bring
a
you.
fantasy 1-on-1.
Yeah, I got to do a fantasy 1-on-1 for you.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Maria. What we got next?
You talking about Lamar Jackson? You talking about, okay, what do the Browns have to do to win against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens?
I'm glad you asked. It starts off, and I'm standing up here like I'm preaching.
Got a story?
With
Want to hear it? Here it go.
Our defense. It starts off with consistency, continually dominating. They have been literally dominating. If they continue to dominate, and that's the word of the day.
Dominate.
Dominate.
Gotta say it from your gut. Dominate.
Dominate.
Like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Brother.
Hey, brother.
If the Cleveland Browns defense, brother,
Go
they
ahead, go.
continue to dominate, oh my gosh, when the Ravens come into Cleveland Browns Stadium, brother, they won't know what hit them. Myles Garrett will come off the top rope, and Zadarius Smith will tag in and come in, brother, with a right hook that will leave Lamar Jackson wondering what hit him, brother. I'm telling you, it's going down at Cleveland Browns Stadium this Sunday. Is that good?
That's good. That's real good.
I'm hurting my throat, so I'm gonna stop.
You got so many talents, Josh.
I was a
That was good.
WE
I like-
fan.
We could tell.
Okay, but
You some Mr. T chains on your neck.
Yeah. Simply put, our defense has to continue to dominate.
Okay.
DeShaun Watson has to continue to prove that he's a bounce back guy, that he belongs and that he's not gone, that the old and new DeShaun Watson has returned and will see how I did there? The return. DeShaun Watson.
The return. You watching the return.
He's proven that he's returned more than his old self, but he's the new, like he's been saying. If he can continue to show strides and to move the ball and to score points, the defense, the offense, the special teams will be victorious against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Now, you know what? Usually you go to the stats and everything when it comes to your game day predictions.
I do.
But I like to lean on Old Faithful here.
Old Faithful?
Now, we got nostalgic with all the gizmos
Yes,
and the Crime McGruff dolls. Y'all remember this right here? Y'all remember this Magic 8 Ball? So I'm going to ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Go ahead,
And I actually predicted right. It predicted
You
right
did.
last week.
It
said we was gonna
predicted
win
right.
Go
Go
Let me
ahead.
go ahead and ask. Will the Browns defeat the Ravens this Sunday?
Go ahead.
What it say? Outlook. Hold on.
Come on.
You know, outlook good. Okay, that means we're gonna win.
Okay, I hope it says that.
It did. It said. I wish you
Okay.
could see.
Oh, yeah, I see a little bit of it.
It flipped away a little bit. It's kind of
Okay.
iffy.
Outlook
I think when
good.
it does that, when it's flashing a little bit like
It
that,
don't
that might
say
mean it's gonna be a
great.
tough
It
game.
didn't say outlook great.
It said outlook good.
Okay,
I don't
I'll
know.
take that.
I'll take it too.
I take that. Outlook is good according to the Magic 8 Ball.
All right, we got
All
Hey
right.
Family coming up next. Don't you go anywhere, baby.
Hey, what's up, family? Hey, what's up, family? Hey, family, what's up? What's up? Hey, family, what's up?
Hey, family.
Hey, what's up, family? Got a quick question.
Hey, family, got a quick question for you. Now, look, you're dining out at a restaurant, right? And your server comes over to your table to tell you you have to hurry up and eat because some celebrities just brought out the place for the night and you got to go. Now, how would you feel about that, Josh? Now, look, this may or may not have happened the other day when I'm going to go ahead and call it a future Hall of Famer tight end who's from the Cleveland Heights area was spotted with somebody who's really swift, right?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
No.
I like that.
We're going to talk about later.
Go ahead.
Okay. And so I guess they wanted some privacy, right? So he wanted to wine and dine her, allegedly, because this was a TikTok video.
So you're talking about Travis
No,
Kelsey.
we're going to talk about that later.
Well, you can't just talk
well,
around
Travis
it.
Kelsey and Taylor Swift, they're supposed to be a thing, right? And the video went viral on TikTok where someone who was dining in there, she was like, our server just asked us to leave. Because and not just leave, though. Like, our tab is paid for. Our food and everything is paid for. But because they want to rent the place out for the night.
Okay, we come in like this. Yeah, I want all them. I want that seat. You know what? Let me get the whole daggone restaurant. Get everybody on out of here.
Because you know Travis got
You
that
know who I
Cleveland
am.
Heights swag.
And you know who I got with me? I got Swift with me. Taylor Swift.
You ain't gonna call her Swift though.
I want to be
That Cleveland Heights swagger.
I want to
Get whatever you want, baby.
I want to clear this thing out. Cleveland's own.
Now, how would you feel? Okay,
Travis Kelsey.
say we just eating in there and we chilling. And the waiter comes over like, yeah, you gotta hurry up and eat, but your tab has been paid for. Would you feel some kind of, because I could understand. People were upset.
Heck yeah. I didn't want to say the HE double hockey sticks.
Not on TV, baby.
But heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be enjoying my steak and I'm eating good. I'm like, baby, this food good. I'm like, baby, you can't have no dessert. It's expensive in here. But this food is good.
But when they come over and say they're going to pay for your meal, let me add a couple more shots of that.
Y'all gonna pay for my meal?
Clase Azul tequila.
Well, let me get dessert to go.
Y'all wasn't done order.
I got kids at home and I plan
need 4
to order
cheesecakes.
something. In that case, if depending on what restaurant I'm at, because look, it ain't no fly-by restaurant.
You at Hyde Park. You know Travis Kelsey. He ain't taking her somewhere in
You at
expensive
an
now.
expensive restaurant
You
that the
at
bill's going to
Hyde
be,
Park.
if it's 2 of y'all, the bill going to be over 100, right? We can say that?
Yeah.
I'm ordering something to go.
I need them crab legs.
Yeah, can I have the Alaskan king crab, jumbo crab,
And Josh is
giant
allergic
squid?
he's allergic to shellfish. What you mean? How you know about some Alaskan king crab?
Can I get the Loch Ness monster to go, please?
I'm gonna need the filet mignon.
I'm gonna order everything.
I'm gonna need the filet mignon.
Can I get the filet mignon?
Stuff you don't even know how to pronounce.
I'm gonna be looking at the menu like, what is filet?
The filet.
Let me get
some
those.
of that. Let me get some of that salmon.
That's what we have to do.
The salmon. The salmon.
Salmon.
Okay, so hold on. No, and everybody was
I'll be upset.
I was reading the comments and people were upset. But listen to this though.
Okay.
In this day and age where everybody's quick to be on their phones and just, oh my God, that's Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift. You know what I mean?
Right.
They really can't get any privacy. So I understand them probably calling ahead, trying to ask. It might be his favorite restaurant. What?
Did they call ahead?
I'm assuming you can't just.
Nobody would have had to get put out there.
Or what about just going to a private room and entering in through the back? Like, why make everybody allegedly have to buy out the place?
I think sometimes
because it was for his teammates too. He wanted to have his team, like some of his boys over there.
Let me say this.
Okay.
Travis Kelsey's his time is now.
Yeah.
His time won't last. His time won't last forever. It's going to be a moment where he comes into a room or a restaurant, and people gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I think that's Travis Kelsey, ain't it? Oh man, he was good."
Okay, we'll go to Open Table and make you a reservation.
No.
Like everybody else.
No, what I'm saying is fans.
Oh, okay.
Will be like, "Oh, that's old Travis."
And not bother him.
Yeah. No. Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
So they'll be like, "That's Travis." Oh, okay. So anyway, when we were playing basketball today, and they'll just go on about their business.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, his time is now. Let him enjoy going out, people taking pictures. He with one of the hottest singers out there. His time is now. I remember my time. Mm-hmm. I remember, hanging out, going to the ESPYs, red carpet, private jets, flying around. His time is now. Let him have fun and enjoy the attention. That's what it's all about.
Okay, it is what it's all about. All right, okay, so you got your, all right, okay, so look,
Thank you.
I got another one.
Go ahead.
Okay, so look, okay, it's time for the second Hey Family now. Do you enjoy being spontaneous? Yes or no? In relationships and friendships, do you enjoy spontaneous people? Now, let me just tell you what happened to me, okay? Now, I didn't get to this story last week, but a few weeks ago, I went down to the Blossom Music Center and went to Neo concert. Remember that? Now, prior to that, maybe 2 weeks before the concert, I had just casually mentioned to some friends, like, hey, Neo coming in town in 2 weeks. Let's go to the concert, right? And then I may have ghosted them. You know how, one thing about me, I'm not really on my phone. I know it appears like that because I'm on social every once in a while, but I'm not really a big phone person. So then I text my friends the Wednesday of the concert, about 45 minutes before the concert supposed to start. And we got a picture of the text right here. I said, y'all ain't trying to go to the concert? Now, this is at 6:38 p.m. The concert starts at 7:30, right? And so my girlfriend hit me back with the eyes like, you never call me back. And my other girlfriend was like, I was waiting to hear back from you, laugh out loud. And I'm like, bruh, it starts at 7:30.
That's what you do to people.
That's the element of surprise, baby.
That's not spontaneous. I thought you was going to say spontaneous, like, baby, the podcast don't start for another 10 minutes. Let's go to the room right over there across the hall.
What? Get your mind out of the gutter, Josh.
But that's spontaneity. That's spontaneous. You're talking about inconveniencing your friends and doing things at the last minute. That's not spontaneous.
Am I the worst kind of friend?
You're the worst kind of friend. But you make up for it in other areas.
When I tell y'all, it was just the funnest experience. Like, I don't know why, as I'm getting older. No. As I'm getting older, planning things give me anxiety. Like, if I make dinner reservations with you 2 weeks out, I'm not... 2 weeks in 2 weeks in the future, I might not want to go. I might not have that same energy going into it. We had a great time. The weather was beautiful. Y'all may not believe this or not. That was my first time down at the Blossom Music Center, and it was really nice. We got something like that down in Columbus called the Polaris Amphitheater, and it was just a really nice experience, Josh. I like being spontaneous that. The element of surprise, right?
Yeah.
You gonna do the pay the man?
No, I'm not doing the pay the man.
We doing what's trending?
I just want you to let me get the floor for a second.
Oh, go ahead.
So,
go ahead, Josh.
What happened was we put out a video on social media.
Okay.
And my mom didn't like it. And I want to take this time, I thank you put cameras on me, to apologize to my mom. I'm going to say sorry because I'm a grown ma, and it was me and Maria decided to do it. And when I say me and Maria,
let her know.
Me and Maria did it together.
That's right. Have my back, baby.
I take full responsibility.
Let her know
for the video that me and Maria put
together.
Out.
Thank you.
Okay, and it had nothing to do with Maria.
Let her know. She been coming for me our whole marriage. I'm so glad you finally put your foot down. Let her know.
And I apologize, Maria.
We married. That was a joint decision.
I apologize.
What, she call your phone or something?
Because she told me that she didn't like the video, and she's a pastor, and she didn't think it was funny. And Mom, I don't need your help.
Thank you.
I can stand as a man.
And that's what I've been wanting you to tell her this whole marriage, the whole 21 years. Let her know.
I don't need your help, Mom.
You got me. I'm all you need, baby. Dang.
I don't need you, Mother. I can stand on my own.
Let her know, baby. You let her know. He can stand. He don't need your help. Calling him, disrupting what we got going on in our marriage.
Let our home be, Mom. Please.
Yes.
I don't need your help.
I can't believe she's still trying that stuff after all these years.
I don't need your help, Mom.
Mm-mm. She didn't like the video, babe? She didn't like the video?
Huh?
What's that?
No, it ain't nothing.
She didn't like the video?
She didn't like the video.
Okay, we're going to talk about the video when we come back. We got a commercial. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back. So, babe, hold on. What was you saying? She didn't like the video.
Mother did not like the video. I had to respectfully say, you know what, Mom? I'm sorry. It's not everybody's taste. Sometimes we walk up right to the line and we cross it sometimes because we can. And I'm sorry. I'll think of you.
So if you don't know what Josh is making reference to,
Go to the video.
You got the video?
No. What?
Oh, I'm going to say, wait a minute.
What?
Go to the video on our social. We post funny videos like to make people laugh. And Josh and I were having a conversation maybe last year. And I was like, you know what? I want to just start posting things.
Maria wants to be risque.
That's authentic. Huh?
Go ahead.
No,
Authentic.
I just want to be able to post on my social what I want to post, as long as it's not offensive to people, like, anything that's real touchy like that. I just like to smile and laugh. So I'm just appalled that your mother didn't like my content. Now I'm insulted. What you gonna do about that?
Well,
your mom has insulted my creativity.
Well, Maria is very creative. And I just think that, when it comes to Maria, she's a good writer.
Yes. Thank you.
She's confident, and she's funny.
Thank you.
Very funny.
Very.
And I think
and your mom, obviously, she's not, because she didn't laugh. She didn't laugh.
Well, she said
Where are you
she
holding
laughs.
up? Why can't I see what's holding up over there?
No, it's just to get
So how did you feel when she called you saying she didn't like our?
I was waiting on the phone call.
You knew when we started filming it was going to be a problem?
I knew it was going to be a problem. So quick.
You a grown man, Josh.
I am a grown man.
Put your foot down.
Real quick, I want to go real quick to pay the man real quick.
Oh, man.
Okay. So we look at the game. Who was noteworthy in this game? Two people. I'm going to just say it right out. Myles Garrett, one. He was so dominant in the game, not just the defense, but him in particular. They had to match him up with two guys. So he decided to go from one side to the left. And the two guys who were responsible for blocking him, every time he switched sides, they switched sides. He saw that, so he went back to the other side. They came back to the other side. Mike Vrabel, the Tennessee Titans coach, had to call a timeout. That's how much of an impact Myles Garrett has on defenses. That was crazy.
Like, I ain't getting tired.
Yes. Yet he's so dominant, so Myles Garrett gets the first pay to man.
Okay.
For the second pay to man, it goes to DeShaun Watson. I posted a video, and I talked about how everybody was against DeShaun Watson. And I posted, would he be able to bounce back, right, Maria?
Yep.
And then
Gizmo's clapping.
an announcer by the name of, I think, Nick.
What did he say?
Nick, I forgot his name.
On your social, that video?
On my social.
Yeah.
He basically was like, oh, he's done. And I mean, he had all the negative words. And for all you people out there who think that DeShaun Watson couldn't bounce back, couldn't get back on track, this was a back on track game. Again, I said he has to be consistent, so he's not there yet. However, you posted, he put up 289 yards passing, 27 of 33. What game were you watching? What game were you watching when a quarterback throw for 2 touchdowns, which should have been 3 touchdowns. Because Amari Cooper did not step out of bounds. So you really had a quarterback throw for over 300 yards, which that would have been 3 touchdowns, 27 for 33. Over 80% percentile for a quarterback. And that's not a bounce back guy?
He was just loud. He was loud.
Stop it.
Loud and wrong. Okay, look, hold on. Gizmo clapping for DeShaun Watson.
Is that what that
I
is?
think Gizmo clap. Josh, I want to get into what's trending.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go to commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, it's time for What's Trending. Now, Josh, the hashtag Taylor Kelsey was trending all day long.
Stop saying it like that. Come on, man.
It was trending, and you know why? Because Cleveland Heights native Travis Kelsey, which it was rumored a few weeks ago that he may or may not have been dating Taylor Swift, because his brother had said something like on their podcast or something accidentally, or I think he said on the Pat McAfee show by accident. But I think it was kind of confirmed the other night when we saw Taylor Swift cheering loudly in a VIP private box next to Travis Kelsey's mom at the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Right. He did. He was. She was.
I think it's pretty much
That could
confirmed.
all mean nothing.
What?
That could all mean nothing. Of course she's going to be in the box.
He invited her to a game.
It doesn't matter. All the other people were in the game, but she was in the forefront along with his mother, because that's where else would she be? He invited Taylor Swift. She's not just anybody. They look
But
like
why
they
invite
can
her?
be.
You don't know her. You want to be friends with her?
It's Taylor Swift. It looked like they could be the best of friends. And I only say that because I know I saw his last girlfriends. He went to Cleveland Heights.
I seen his last
I saw
girlfriend.
all
That's
his
true, because
last
now she going
girlfriends.
viral. And
it doesn't seem like that's his cup of tea.
well,
However, that's Taylor Swift.
Since he switched up with that mustache, he looking like Taylor might be his cup of tea now. But before he had that mustache growing in, and he was just looking like Cleveland Heights sexy Not sexy. I didn't call
why
him.
you gotta say that?
Because I was talking to the girl that
put
get my
the
lashes
glasses
done, and
on
she
and
said he was
everything.
sexy.
You can't do that. Let me put my glasses back
No, what
on.
I'm saying
I'm about
is-
to ask all the women to
What
hop
I've
up
come
in,
to the-
hop up in
I
my
came to the conclusion-
my VIP. No, hop back into my DMs so that Maria can stop calling Travis Kelsey sexy Kelsey.
I didn't call him sexy. That's what they was talking about on Twitter.
Oh, okay, my bad. Continue.
Yeah, I'm reporting the story.
Continue.
Okay. And so what I came to realize is maybe Travis doesn't have a type. Maybe he's an equal opportunity lover.
Ooh. Why you gotta say it like that?
I just wanted. Okay, so hold on.
I'm an
I got a
equal
question.
opportunity.
Because
Go
look,
ahead.
I don't agree with you, because the rumor has it he went to her concert that was in Kansas City a few weeks
Friend,
ago.
go ahead.
And she was giving out friendship bracelets, right? So then he tried to write on the friendship bracelet and send it backstage and invite her to a game. Now I feel like there's a lot of singers and celebrities out here in the world. He could invite anyone to the game. He must be interested in her.
It sounds
and then
good.
And then we already had the restaurant being brought out for them for some privacy. If y'all just cool, what you need privacy for?
Because
But
they
I'm-
need privacy because of their celebrity. More so Taylor
I
Swift's
wanna
celebrity.
get to know you better. So this led me to another question. I was thinking about this, and I know we gotta.
It's just a
I'm
rumor.
talking fast.
They weren't holding hands at all.
Because it's like,
At all. I would at least, if that's Taylor Swift, I'm like, oh, thanks for coming to my game. Gave her the hug.
you can come to anybody's
Hands
game.
to the small of the back. Look, if this is
We running
Taylor
out of
Swift-
time, and I want to ask
Oh,
you a
my bad.
question.
Go ahead.
Leave crime dog McGruff alone.
Okay.
When you a player that sits the bench,
Ooh.
do you still invite somebody that you feel into the game? That's a
Yes.
serious question right there.
Yes.
If somebody's sitting the bench, do you still invite someone to the game to try to impress them?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. They're in the NFL.
Oh, you already
they
made
making
it.
money. I want to tell you, practice squad players make money like
Well, they do. They making six figures.
a neurosurgeon, a rocket scientist.
That's true.
So if you're in a practice squad, not even active on
Don't
game
turn
day,
them away, ladies.
you still making money.
I'll take a practice squad player.
Austin Watkins.
You'll take a practice squad player.
See, you keep making this
'Cause I mean-
assertion. Why do you keep saying you'll take a practice
when I
squad player?
talk,
I wasn't on a
I'm talking
practice
as
squad.
if I'm the viewer, and
You
I be
better be.
forgetting I'm up here with my husband. Put some respect on your name.
There you go.
Girl.
There you go.
I'm going to slap myself around.
Yeah, there you. Whoa.
You guys, we love y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all find us on all our social media platforms. Follow all the Big Play podcast personalities across all their social media platforms. And we'll see you next time on The Return with Josh and Maria Cribbs.
Peace.
Hey, peace, baby.